All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about something unique. Today, we're going to go back in time and talk a little bit about history of certain phones. We're going to start off with where it started. For me, my first Pixel was the Pixel 4. One of the greatest phones in my opinion. I loved using the assistant. I love squeezing the sides to pull it up. I love just saying the word to get it. You know, I'm not going to say it now because I know a lot of you guys may be using a Pixel right now or some type of Android, and I don't want to start it, so I will avoid saying the word. But going back to my story. So I was using a Pixel 4 for a little while, loved it, and then I switched over to Apple, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to get the 12 Pro Max. And I was rocking it for a while. I was really enjoying it. Apple products are pretty good, but honestly, I just missed using an Android. I just find Team Android to be way better, more customization. I just happen to like it. But coming from a 12 Pro Max, I didn't know where I was going to go until I noticed, wait a minute, I have a Pixel 5 at home. Why am I not using it? Why have I forgotten to use this? So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. We're going to give a review for you guys just to put into consideration that it's still a good phone even today in 2022. Even with, at the time of this recording, that there is the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro, which I've yet to actually get. But I held in my hand and tried out a little bit. But we're not here to talk about the Pixel 6 yet. We're talking about the 5. So let's start off with the 6-inch OLED, the 2340 by 1080 resolution, the 432 ppi, the 90 hertz refresh rate for that screen, which honestly, I really miss that smooth, buttery look of a fast screen. And it's got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 765. Okay, so not bad. Little thrown off by that choice when they did that, but that's okay. It's running that Titan M security module, and I like that. That processor's doing pretty good, you know. 8 gigs of RAM, pretty fast at the time, and I enjoyed it, and I still can't even complain about it. It holds up for my daily use, honestly. It's got 128 storage, but we're not here to talk about all that stuff. We're here to talk about the bread and butter, the camera work. You guys know it. I know it. The world knows it. Google's got great camera quality with their Pixels. So let's see. The rear main camera has a 12.2 megapixel camera. It's not bad. It's also got the ability to record at 4K at 60 frames per second. It's also got a front-facing 8 megapixel camera. And that's pretty cool. It's not bad. I mean, honestly, I use it as like a point and shoot. I may be missing a few facts from this, but from what I remember, this is what I know about the phone. I'm just your average user, your average person grabbing a phone and saying, hey, this sounds pretty freaking awesome. Now, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about that battery life. It's got a 4080 milliamp battery with 18 watt charging and 12 watt wireless charging capabilities, as well as reverse wireless charging. So anytime I run out of juice in like my AirPods or my Beats, you know, wherever they're at, don't have them right now on me, but we go ahead and we put it on that phone and it charges it wirelessly. I mean, come on, it's pretty freaking awesome. Comes in a pinch when you need it. Trust me, you may think you don't need it, but it will come up. Now, it's got an IP rating of IP68, and it's got an ambient light sensor. It's got the fingerprint sensor on the back, which, let's be realistic here, guys. That fingerprint scanner, when you tap it on the back of your phone, makes it so much easier. I prefer to just touch, turns on. I like it. And at the time, they were running Android 11. But now, at the time of this recording, we're running Android 12. And it feels great. And for me, you know me, I went with the sort of sage color. I went and I wanted to try something different. Now, how has this phone held up in 2022? Pretty freaking awesome, guys. I've been using it. I've been enjoying it. It's been lasting all day for me. I really don't use it for too much. I may game here and there on it, not a lot. Mainly just calls, texts. I just enjoy it for what it is. But this phone, to me, this Pixel has brought back so many memories. I mean, I screen my calls. I really do. When I get some call that I don't know who it is, click, and I watch as Google goes to work, and I enjoy it. So now I feel a lot better. None of those pesky scam calls anymore bugging me. None of those unknown numbers calling to say, did you forget about your car insurance extended warranty? You guys know what I'm talking about. You all will know. We all get those calls. I don't know how they get our numbers, but they do. So what would I say about this? I would say, honestly, all the cool specs that are there for the Pixel 5, what brought it together was just the actual phone's quality. I mean, I'm talking, when we get a Pixel phone, at least for me as an average consumer, I go for just the actual, not the hardware, it's the software. I go in thinking this is gonna be Pixel. I'm gonna take photos. I'm gonna enjoy it. I mean, I know for the love of all that is awesome in this freaking world, that when you get a Pixel phone and you take a picture of that sky and you watch it light up, it's like nothing you've ever seen. I take pictures of my family, I take pictures of my friends, I take pictures of my dog. If you guys haven't seen it, shout out to Lily. I'm gonna post her picture right here, honestly, because she is like, that dog, that Frenchie, that's my world, bro. But yes, as a actual consumer review for this, I would say I may not go in depth as your other YouTubers out there. I may not go into great detail about all these cool specs and everything you can do. I'm just your average person giving an opinion. I personally like the Pixel 5. Do I think that the Pixel 6 is interesting? Yes, I do. Do I want to get a hold of the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro just to test it out myself and give an actual in-depth, like layer by layer review? Probably. I might just do it. I'm tempted. I held it. But, you know, guys, this review is just to kind of get it out there on what it's like to use it. I mean, a real day for me, I get a lot of on-screen time. Like, I can sit there and truly say, this phone lasts me the whole day. I can still watch a couple movies. I can still go on YouTube. I can still tweet. I get everything I need out of this phone. And I feel that for the price range that it was when it came out was justifiable. It wasn't like an expensive phone. It wasn't like it was terrible. Like, I'm actually scrolling up right now online to see how much that phone retailed at when it originally came out. I'm curious right now. Its retail price, what was it? Let me type that up as I'm talking to you guys. That's right. It's gonna be like that. We're gonna talk about it, guys. All right, Pixel 6 5 price. Here we go. It retailed at but here we go. $699. Literally $699. At the time, people questioned it, like, is this really gonna be that price? You know what? I could see where it came out from that corner. I can see where they were going with it. Google's always been a revolutionary company. They've always been one to push the edge of their Pixel phones. And people always thought they would never make a Pro. They finally did. And we're seeing the changes. But the 5, it still has updates. Mine is running Android 12 and doing everything I needed to do. I'm enjoying that phone. Remember, guys, you don't need to have the newest phone. You just need to have a phone that does what you need. And this Pixel, it does exactly what I need to do. I get to call my family. I get to call the people I care for. What's better than hearing a loved one's voice over the end of the line? As far as I'm concerned, this Pixel 5, that's my main phone. That is my ideal phone. This is something I would recommend to anybody. But again, just your average review from a normal consumer, just saying what they feel about it. If you like the review, feel free to sub, feel free to share your opinion. Comment below. Let me know what phone you're working with. Let me know if you're Team Pixel. Let me know if you're Team Android in general or Team Apple. I just want to know what you guys like, and I hope you enjoyed this review.